actually get away with some stuff on blue side that you can't always get away because, like you said, you have space opened up in bans. But if you're flexing on blue, even though they can see all 5 champions, they of course, it's Jaime, so they leave it all the way to the end there for Gadget.
So it's not the standard ADC. I called for the Varus, but it is a very similar champion and what his job's going to be for the lane, which is to find that push priority. Now, the thing about Gadget's Heimer is that we had some questions. Was he just using this to deny it away from Saros when we previously saw it against Detonate about vertical jungling? So I'm going to pull up the minimap right here, and then just everyone should be used to this. But right now, this side of the map, this is going to belong to PVB because they have access to
just forcing himself back to the blue side jungle.
And that's the key thing, and it's because of the wave pressure that Big Koro and Pallet have. Now
oh my god, Heimer.
Trading back a lot.
Lasers. I thought the hook was good from Pallet, but loses the trade in epic fashion.
Okay, so it was really good until that moment. Pallet's gonna hopefully walk it off, but losing your flash will certainly hurt. But it's just like you're saying, the fact that Olaf went cross-map across mid lane,
they're going for it. Stun lands in. Arcane come up. Procs. Pallet looks to be on the menu for first blood, but Big Koro finds the explosion, takes down the support, and that's first blood PVB. Maybe the target here. Does get the knock up there. He's going to force the flash. Very respectful there from Orianna.
Okay. So I have the rotation. Speaking of rotations.
Here comes Pallet. No Man's ready with the flash. Puts him to sleep with that hook. Massive blind there. The ignite down onto Null. No Man's trying to hold on to that flash, but I'm not sure if he's holding on for it to too long. Does flash out from under the ball.
Just because Zeros has access to his flash. Maybe if he uses his knockaway right here.
Gonna hold on to it for now. Zeros trying to win the trade, but Boss just stands his ground and auto-attacks him. And Zeros being out of mana likely has to TP back here. And as the Rek'Sai lying in wait, pops the Pracy, gonna cancel the recall. Now what do you do, Zeros?
Now you pray.
I mean, waves coming in, there's no jungler, no TPs up for your team.
Or
I think they're gonna let him go. I guess just
constantly crashing into him.
Another good hook there for Pallet. Gadget though does have the ulti ready. Big Koro charging in with a killer instinct. Flashes forward, grabs the kill, and now it's Santas that's in trouble. Pallet hits 6, he pops the depth charge, and Santas, it's goodbye and a double kill for the biggest of Koros.
The immediate burst damage that came.
Certainly had a struggle versus the flash rules, but hold that thought as Ananasik is ganking top. Flash on Burrow there, knock up is gonna land, and now the stun falls in. Q is easy stop, and here's Meliodas gonna try and get a counter kill. 1v2, pops the ulti there on the Olaf, and Boss just gonna run away to a minion. Now has to be careful about getting dove himself.
No flash available for Ananasik, so it would be a little bit harder to execute, but we'll see if Meliodas just walks up.
Chilling smite, forcing the flash. There's the ulti out. Meliodas looking to go down, and there's Boss finds the second kill.
Just frankly greed for Meliodas right now. There's no reason, just apart from the tower. He wanted the EXP. Fortunately, just hasn't found the same traction that Pallet has.
Decent block there, using the turret. Now a TP coming in from Vega. Pallet gonna be the target, ignited by Santas, his boss. The big strong member is going to try and get himself a gear. Nautilus, close but not there. Gadget though finds the missiles. Now a 2v3, make it 4v3 as the rest of PVB have made their way down. Santas channeling the W to try and buy some time. There's the Vanguard dead from Boss, but it won't delay the death of Gadget. Now the dive coming out. Not going to follow just yet, but have to be careful here for Aurelia.
So impactful. On the likes of Heimer, I don't know the champion intimately well enough to decide if that's a good call. Like, we just gave Gadget all of this gold. He's already far behind. It feels like he has a lot of, unless it's a perfect scenario.
Yeah, and you gotta go, because as you said, walking into a Heimer with no vision doesn't feel like a particularly fun scenario. So the Infernal Drake will go over to Vega. PVB will trade for the mid-outer turret. And gold is staying relatively close. Fengwu Buffalo up about 2,000 gold. Zeros will extend that lead as they actually take the turret lead for the first time this game as he finishes that off. And also, Boss, don't know what you're doing there, but that's an easy pick off. In fact, Santa's completed that, now forced to flash away. Zeros going to come in and try and change the play. Olaf already popped the Ragnarok, but Zeros there with a flanking jet, an absolutely massive accelerated shock blast. Make sure Gadget's demise is felt. And now Ananasik knock back Big Koro, finds the ulti there in, and that's going to be yet another kill. In fact, make it almost an ace. It's just Santas that survives.
And the devastating thing is that Vega Squadron had placed all of their vision
over to Mega is kind of a sign of a team that went ahead, they seem good. Went behind, they can maybe struggle to find their way back into the game.
And the reality is like you were just saying, there was only one game where they really fell behind, so they didn't get a lot of immediate practice.
Up in a minute 10 for the Infernal. And Vega Squadron very bold farming in their own jungle here, to be honest. Probably going to try and start the fight up again. It's Santas that's rooted there by the passive. Redemption goes down. Depth charge is going to be stasis down. Boss there on the run with a good Vanguard dead. Zerosto in a rampage. Takes down Ananasik. No Man's able to get a trade kill, but Nor finds another as Gadget goes down. PVB blinking low, but not dead. They will get a trade, but a shutdown and an ace across the board for the Fengwu Buffalo.
Just absolutely obliterated right there. Big Koro with the confidence that he ults into the middle of all of that action happening right now. But 3 members still alive. The creep wave behind them and knocking on the base door.
Would have been happy to get a kill and take the Infernal in 30 seconds. They'll be even happier here to take down this inhibitor at 21 minutes. In fact, Hongvu Buffalo might not be going too far after this. Looks like they will back off. Timers are still a little low. But all of a sudden, Vega's job was already very difficult. Now it's borderline impossible.
But you said it, you called it. You know, why are you farming in your jungle right now when you are so far behind? There is free access to gold across the map. You don't need to be in there. Now, they take the fight. You can look anywhere on your screen and kind of pick something cool that's happening. And by cool, I mean just a lot of explosions. Particularly the fact that Gadget really didn't have any impact on that team fight because he was immediately caught out by Naw's Orianna.
Yeah, he's got zoned by the Ori. And now Vega are doing the thing we just told them maybe not to do. For now they have a... No, they don't even have a man advantage. They're going to start this Infernal though, and Hongwu Buffalo are going to make them pay. Zeros already with a massive Shock Blast. Gadget at 50% health. Shockwave finds two, and Anasik dead. Can't take the Drake now. Vega, what are you doing there?
Trying to fight from the back foot. You know, it's bold. That's all I got for it. It's bold.
I mean, maybe at this point you feel like...
very quickly, and it's just kind of the wrong gamble. They did manage to disengage safely, although as I say that, that's a lot of damage. Ow.
Now, Zeros is quite the character. He's the kind of guy that, you know, if emotes were enabled, you'd see them all the time on top of this guy's head, I think. He just flashed Shock Blasted over the wall and then didn't even follow, just assumed Gadget would die from the poke. Gadget lives, so thankfully for him now with the Zonya's Hourglass, might feel a little bit safer, but you can kind of tell the kind of swagger that Zeros is playing with right now. This team feels very comfortable.
And it's not just Zeros, it's also Big Koro. We talked about the last team fight. He immediately triggered the Kai'Sa ultimate to get into the thick of it. And it just feels like all of PVB really bounced back from the loss against TL yesterday. And whether that's, you know, hometown advantage.
Bot lane is Zeros going to run down and escort those minions in with the Baron buff.
Yeah, it looks like we're pivoting between mid and bot lane, although that was a pretty healthy chunk taken out of Pallet, so maybe hope still left there for the Vega squadron.
Again, if you're going to get something done, you have to do it from a distance or find a pick-off if someone from the Hongwu Buffalo are too far forward. To their credit, they've played pretty disciplined, I have to think, this game. Been nice and well together, taken opportunities very swiftly. And again, if you want to compare this team favorably to the Flash Wolves, they're a team that, you know, pulls the trigger as soon as they see an opportunity, and I do see that kind of crispness in this first game for PVB.
It was one of the nice takeaways from yesterday's series between Vega and Flash Wolves is that it felt like PVB have a bit of a Flash Wolves light-esque style about them. Again, opening up maps, very skirmish heavy, rotating around and skirmishing over monster objectives.
All right, well, Vega will give up that inhibitor tower. Guess they don't feel like they can fight for this either, but at this point you're running out of things to defend in your base. Don't think you want to make your last stand at the Nexus, but Hongwu Buffalo move in, take the inhibit bot, and they're going to move out. Pallet tagged, but he's fine.
I think an issue is you know, how the Vega squadron even... I actually think he was trying to assassinate Big Koro. He had Anana 6 behind him. Speaking of that...
Boss is going to get 1v1 by Zeros, top lane matchup, which looked good when Boss was 2-0-1, is now certainly not that.
Is it a 1v1 or is it an assassination? I feel like...
I think if you have a Dustblade and you get a kill in a 1v1, I agree with you. It is an assassination.
I just feel like if you never get the opportunity to punch back, that's not a fight.
It's a stealth kill. All right, well, top tier 2 is dead. That's 8 turrets to 2. Mid inhibitors back up. It's about all the good news I have for Vega right now, unfortunately for them.
They're getting blitzed from all sides.
Meliodas popped his stopwatch. Probably didn't mean to do that, but all 3 inhibs are down. Baron is going to wear off. Beautifully timed. Just what a hook! Onto No Man. See you later. Big Koro going to grab himself a kill. No, he gets the inhib. That's Null that picks up credit. Not sure it matters too much now, though. 5v4, everyone dying. That's a double kill for Null. Big Koro picks up another. Onto Zeros, they will get the kill. Vega just trying to collect what they can before they wrap up their keywords for game 2, because Null going to grab the triple. That's going to be an ace in the base. Nexus turrets and the Nexus will fall down as the Hongwu Buffalo blitz through Vega in game number 1.
Felt like it was a fight fire with fire, everything. There was so much action across the map in the early game, but that just did not play into Vega's playstyle. I think you need to hit a hard reset, shake this one off and say, okay, let's try to slow down this game pace, because obviously going tit for tat against PVB, it's just them punching down. It wasn't even close.
Hôm qua chúng tôi đã thua 3-0 trước trên Quyết. Tôi rất buồn, trong mỗi ván đấu chúng tôi đều có khả năng chiến thắng, nhưng mà chúng tôi lại không làm được.